I'm just out in my front yard and there's some beautiful aeoniums that are starting to close up because we've had some really hot weather. But what I wanted to show you, I've got some Anacampseros here, and that's what that plant is there. It's almost a brown color, but I noticed the other day that it's had some flowers that are about to open. They haven't opened yet, but some of the other ones that have actually left behind a seed pod. So this is all dried up now, and if I look in there, I'll actually be able to see some seeds in there. So what I need to do is to pull those off just gently so that I don't lose any seeds. So there's one, and there's another one there. Just gently take them off. If they don't come off easily, then they're probably not ripe to be picked. So we've got 3. Whoop, that one's falling apart. I can actually see some of the seeds coming out of that. So if we take those inside, we'll be able to have a look at them, and I'll show you what the seeds look like. All right, so let's go have a look. So here we have the Anacampseros seed pods. Some of the seeds have actually come out. See those little tiny white things there? I don't know if you can see them, it's not focusing. There's one there. They're actually the seeds. So if I collect those and I put them onto some potting mix and give them some heat and a little bit of, so not direct sunlight, but some heat and a little bit of moisture, then they should actually grow a new plant, just like the ones that we just saw. So if I can put these down, I'm trying very hard not to drop those, not to lose the seeds. I had to bring them inside, it's quite windy out there. So that was a bit of a trick trying to get them in. So just with one hand, so I'm trying not to put down the phone just so that you can see. So if we can have a look inside one, see if we can open it up and you'll be able to see the seeds. It's very tricky to do with one hand. All right, so I pull that apart and you might be able to see in there. So remember, the seeds are white. Can you see those seeds in the bottom there? See if we can tip some out and you'll be able to see them. Like I said, it's very tricky to do with one hand, but what I'll have to do is just to collect them up carefully, all of the little tiny white seeds. Excuse my big fingers in the way. I'm just trying to give you a good view of what they look like. So here's what the seed looks like inside. I think it's focusing on my fingers rather than the seed pod. And it's got the seeds right down the bottom. We're not going to be able to get a close enough view to be able to see the seeds in there. But that's what the seed pods look like. There's some seeds there ready to fall out. So see how close I can get you. So you can see down the bottom there, those 2 little white seeds. And you can see some more of the seeds on the table. So there's one just there, and there's one there and there. And that's what they look like, the little tiny white seeds. So we'll have a go at growing those. I might even do a video about putting them into some potting soil, and you can actually use, I reuse takeaway containers and usually put some damp potting mix in there with some sand, and then put them on in fact, a windowsill is quite good, especially in the summer, as long as it's not in direct light, and we'll see if we can grow some plants from them. So I've collected all of the seeds and I've put them into just a little plastic bag because they're dry. I'd definitely let them dry first before I put them into a bag, but you could put them into a little snap and lock bag. This is just one I found, but you can see there, I think we've got about 8 seeds and they're ready to be sown. So I've put the name, Anacampseros Marlothii, and the date. So then I'll remember when I actually gathered them from outside. And there's still some flowers out there that haven't bloomed yet, and so hopefully we'll get some more seeds. So that'd be great. So I'll try and do a video where we plant them up and see what happens. Sounds like exciting stuff, doesn't it? I'll see you next time. Bye.